Good evening, friends. I'm Dr. Venkatesh, Urology faculty from Team RRM Next and Doctor Tutorials. Today, I would like to welcome Dr. Srujan from Maharashtra. So, he has secured an amazing rank of 14 IIMS merit list and rank of 15 in common merit list in this last INISS Urology session, October 2024. So, we welcome Dr. Srujan Sadanand. So, first of all,
Yeah.
many congratulations for your awesome rank, and I
Thank
would
you.
like to
Thank you, sir.
congratulate you on this forum.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
please briefly introduce about yourself, Srujan, and then we will take this interview from there.
Yeah. I'm from Maharashtra. I did my UG from IGGMC Nagpur, and my MS was done in AIMS Bhopal. And I worked in Nair Hospital for a short span of 5 months. And
Okay. So after your MS, you work for about 5 to 6 months. So that's nice.
yes, sir.
So, what made you to think about urology, Srujan? Because urology is a field like because most of the general surgeons, even myself included, we used to have an inclination towards surgical oncology and gastroenterology because that's more of an extension of general urology. Whereas for
Yes, sir.
general surgery, whereas for urology is a completely different field. So, what made your inclination towards that, Srujan?
First was my rotational posting during my residency. It was a 1 month posting and a full fledged urology posting. And I worked in urology setup at AIMS Bhopal, and the department was really nice to me. They provided me with opportunity to assist in various cases, including lap nephrectomies, urethroplasties, PCNL, most of the basic urology stuff. So yeah, that kind of triggered my interest into urology, and I kind of always liked reading urology since my UG time. Like
Okay.
when I decided to do surgery, I liked urology as a subheading in the surgery,
Okay.
but
Nice.
it increased after the rotational posting. Yeah.
That's good. So, how long have you been preparing, Srujan? Because you finished 5 months back. So, how long have you been preparing? What were your resources you had in your hand? Just briefly tell us about that as well.
Yeah, I started my preparation from August after leaving my job. I used only, I think, doc tutorial app, the videos, the question bank, and grant tests, everything.
Sorry to interrupt. How did you get to know about our resources from doc tutorials? Were there any suggestions? And what are your thoughts on it after going through that? Just tell us about
Yeah,
that as well.
I got to know from my friend who is currently working in AIMS Delhi as a neurosurgery resident. So I went through the app, and I found the videos were very, very much systematic. Like the topic wise distribution of the videos appealed me. So I decided to subscribe to this app, and the video content was really, really awesome. Like the way sir taught all the topic, especially uro oncology and the general urology part.
Okay.
I was a fan of sir. Yeah.
So kind of Srujan. Like
Yes.
so what exactly made what was the difference in those lectures like so because I don't think you have read because you had a very little time. I don't think I've read Campbell's textbook, right?
No, sir. Unfortunately, I was not able to read any reference book
It
because
is
of the.
understandable because you had hardly about 2 months of time with you, 2 to 3 months of
Yeah.
time. Okay.
Yes. So
So
I had to do something very quick. So that was my like go to thing was video, and but I made sure to like make handwritten notes out of the videos. I made notes of all the videos. Like it took me almost 2 months of my preparation just to make the notes out of the three
okay.
months. But I still did that, and it helped me. Like
So you were able to
uh,
follow the videos and take the notes. Were they at
yeah,
the
yeah,
right
yeah.
pace? So how was it like?
Yeah, yeah. So very important. I mean, the factor of the videos was the way sir taught in the chart wise uh, manner of teaching. Like every topic was taught in a chart wise manner. So I just got it on my paper and I read those chart afterwards. So that was it. I mean, it was very easy to read, remember, and recall in the exams.
Okay. So, like, I mean, what I meant to say is you would taken complete notes of the video lectures, and
Yes,
probably it would have taken a longer time than mere watching, but on a longer run, it was easier for you to revise. If I get
yes,
your point
yes,
right.
sir. Yes, yes, sir. I mean, it was worth it. I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So, how are the concepts? There are few topics like urogynecology, neurourology. Even if you go through textbook, it will be little difficult for you to understand. Were you able to
It
get
was
a good conceptualized idea after watching the lectures? That's the
Yes, especially the way you taught them with the help of hand drawn diagrams, like in the case of male infertility, or in case of that urodynamic studies, all the graphs you draw with different color schemes, and all that was very, very helpful. I actually made the same diagrams with color pencils
oh,
in my book also, so that was very, very helpful. I mean,
that's awesome, man. Good, because
yes.
urodynamics is a very complicated topic. Unless you personally do it and see it, it is
Yeah,
difficult
I
for.
tried reading it. I mean, that topic I had tried reading from at least Bailey. I thought at least I should read Bailey for that topic, but no, yours was better. I mean,
It's difficult.
yeah,
It's difficult because
yeah,
you have to see doing it and you have to interpret the graph and it will take some time. So for a
yes, sir.
beginner who has not seen a machine, it's difficult to understand that concept. Because I also face a similar difficulty because all of a sudden there is a question and P that I have not even know what aerodynamics is by then.
No,
So then I realized
that's very
because
difficult.
especially in a very competitive exam like this, even if you do 60-70% of questions, there will be one or two couple of questions from these gray areas which is going to be going to make a big difference. So that's why
Yes, sir.
I thought we should never miss on any of those complicated topics and we have to
No,
teach.
sir. I like in the end of my preparation, I was like whether I should do urogynecology or not, but then I kind of made me do that, and that helped actually. I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I was very into leaving it, but I did not, fortunately. And so,
Okay. So did you like those gynec lectures? Because
yes, yes,
it was little difficult to understand initially.
yeah, both.
But I,
I mean, the prolapse and that fistula thing, and that was the question which was asked to me in interview actually.
in the interview they were asked about an vesica uterine fistula, if I'm not
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Not
that was
Yusuf
asked.
syndrome was
Yeah,
asked. Yeah, good.
yes,
So, how was this mock interview? I think you attended our mock interview session as well, Srujan. So, were they
yes.
helpful? How did they help you for the main interview, departmental assessment exams? Just brief on that as well, Srujan.
It was definitely helpful because, as it was my first attempt in interview, I had no clue what do they ask actually, and what we are supposed to be prepared to face. I mean, the introduction part, the video, I mean, image-based question part, we had no clue actually. So
Okay.
just getting an idea of it was very much helpful because you cannot predict the questions, but at least you are prepared what kind of questions they can ask.
Yeah, at least that's the whole idea of this mock session. See, especially for
Yes,
guys like you, because most of the students would have already appeared in the previous interview. But this
yes,
main
sir.
idea is only for the newcomers. Because
Yes,
at
sir.
least if you get to know what is being shown or what is to be expected out of it, you'll have a rough idea. Or else if you see it for the first time, because you have only hardly about 5-10 minutes for them for the entire interview, then
Yes,
you're
sir.
stuck. So that's the reason like we made it, and every time we used to refine those questions and add new questions to that as well. So
Even the visual coordination, because this interview pattern is also new for us. This
yeah,
online interviews are also not very easy to get into it.
true, true, true.
So that was also kind of a practice to do it. I mean, how to
Okay.
look, how to speak. That was helpful.
Yeah, that's true. So happy that all those mock sessions and lectures really helped you. So one question: do you really recommend our Doctor Tutorials platform for your juniors who have been aspiring to join urology? So
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. I mean, definitely, sir. Your videos can make miracles. If
so
someone
kind of you
wants
see,
to,
we just only ignite. It's all up to you students to who extract it and do it well because it is there for everyone, but not everyone goes through it. Okay, so it's
yes.
really very 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 happy, Shtojan, uh, on your reviews and thoughts. So what are your options like you have in your mind? Where are you planning to join? Srujan?
I wanted Ames Delhi, but it looks very unlikely. So I'm looking forward for Jepmar, Jodhpur, Bhubaneswar, and if not that, then Bhopal, because that's
Bhopal.
my alma mater.
Yeah. So
So
it's a problem of plenty. So don't worry, everything is the same. So
yeah.
so because of your hard work and perseverance, you are faced with this sweet little problem, which is nice to face actually.
Yes, sir.
So it was really nice speaking with you, Srujan. So
Yes, sir.
many congratulations on behalf of our team of RRM Next and Top Tutorials, and I really welcome you into this enterprising world of urology. It has lot
Yes,
of
sir.
options and varied subspecialties are waiting for you. I would love to meet you in subsequent conferences and workshops as well.
Yes, sir.
So
Even I want to meet you, sir, and thank you personally for this.
it's so kind of Ishwajan. So
Yes.
uh, um, I'm very happy and proud of you because you have done it in very little time. You have not cracked the previous. This is the first attempt. Something
Yes, sir.
phenomenal. It actually means that having even a short span of some 2 months is sufficient, more than sufficient. And even if you cannot afford to open a Campbell's textbook, just going and sticking through your resources like doctor tutorials, video lectures, and MCQs and grand tests should be more than sufficient for you because you secured a rank of 14, man. I'll tell you from my experience, it is there are people who've been sitting and preparing for 3 years, 3 sessions, and it's not difficult. So you just stick out your resources. Everything is there. You believe in the process and be consistent in your work. So
Yes, sir.
Srujan is a standing example for all that. So I wish you all the very best and thank you so much for your valuable time and feedback. I really hope this is going to help a lot of your juniors who's going to watch this interview as well.
Yes, sir.
So, final
Sir,
words, a final word for all the juniors from your end, Srujan.
yes, sir. I would like to say only like just one thing that give your everything if you really want to get into any specialty for them, not just urology. But if you
Yeah.
really want to do it, don't hold back. Like you have to prepare as if this is the last attempt. It's not going to work like okay, I'll do it later. There are just get in and do it once and for all, and it will be done.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. See, at least we will not have a guilt part that no, maybe I could have done little more better. Or even
Yeah.
if you give your 100%, even if it doesn't click, you're guilt free. You know that you're given your best efforts. So,
Yes,
and
sir.
many times if you do or give your 100%, we do crack the exams. That's what I have
Yes, sir.
personally experienced. I have been following all my students. That system is it was never. It was a foolproof part. Give your 100%, get the right
Yes,
resources,
sir.
and stick on to it. You will crack it for. Yeah.
Yes. Just one thing I would like to add, sir. Many people do the mistake of not giving grand tests right from the beginning.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that is one good thing. I mean, that which worked for me in PG also and in this time also, that you should start giving grand tests right from the beginning of your preparation. So by the time of the exam, you are really into the exam mode. Like you know how to solve, you know the time management of the exam, you know how many to solve and how many to live. So that calculation gets into your head. If you start late, it is very difficult.
Yeah, that's nice. So since you brought it, I'll just ask one more question. So how many questions did you actually attempt in this paper, Srijan, out of 80
I
questions?
attempted 74, sir.
74.
74 questions. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good. So you left all those 6 questions where you didn't even have a single idea of even a
Yes,
single
sir.
option.
Yes, sir.
So that's something I
Like
also
that,
tell all my students. Yeah, tell me, please.
that idea of, I mean, I was very much prepared to like how prepared of the number, like how much question I should solve because of the grand tests. I know how much questions I wanted to solve, so I solved that much. If you go
Okay.
unprepared of the number, you will be solving less or more, whatever. You need to have that bracket of questions, that much questions you have to solve or you have to leave.
Yeah, that's the advantage of giving grand test. And one more thing I'll add on to that. So, were your ranks in the grand test reflecting like the final rank, or how was your thought on that,
Not
Srijan?
really, sir. I was like very much below. I mean, just at like in the last grand test, I just qualified.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
yeah, but I got the idea like how many questions I need to solve. from that grand test. I was not
No.
very keen on the rank I
Yeah,
am
yeah,
getting.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. You have to believe in the process, not exactly with the
Yes, sir.
results. So that's good
Yes.
thing. So giving grant test right from the beginning is one learning point for all those who is going to prepare. Don't worry about the
Yes, sir.
rank, final ranks. There will be some dip points, low moments during preparation. Don't worry about
Yes,
that.
sir.
Be consistent in preparation, like Dr. Srujan said, and I think you should all crack the exams in the subsequent session. So
Yes, sir.
thank you, Srujan. Thank you for your valuable.
I just want to thank you, sir, again, and my parents, and my seniors, and my fiance for this support throughout my process, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank you,
are
sir.
most welcome, Srujan. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.